Hey Karen. Hey Karen, this is Steven. I spoke to you earlier this morning. Hey, I made this quick personalized video for you showing how your business can bring in more local customers. I'm going to go over three essential things in order to bring more business, and that's content, citations, and backlinks. So I'm going to get right into this. I don't want to waste too much of your time or mine. Content is pretty much anything on your homepage here. It's all the text, it's even these pictures here. Google likes to see between 1,000, at least between 1,000 and 1,500 words of keyword rich content on a homepage. This gives you plenty of opportunity to put in these buyer intent is what we call them, buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for your services. I've got a tool here that I use called Ahrefs, and it gives me some behind the scenes look at your SEO and what's working for you and what's not. So in the past 30 days, your website was found for three keywords and it was clicked on 5 times. Now I'm using Raleigh. That was one thing I wanted to bring up. I would highly recommend getting a locations page up here so people know, or a locations like drop down with locations and location pages, because I know you're based out of Apex and then you go all the way down here and it's in a little area here. But I'm using Raleigh right now because Raleigh gets the most searches for fencing. And so I'm just using that as an example. So I brought up the number one site in Raleigh right now that's ranking number one in Google, and this is Seagar's Fence Company. So when I plugged them in, they were found in the past 30 days for 213 keywords, and they were clicked on 460 times. So you can actually go into their keywords. You can see what keywords and keyword phrases are getting the most traffic and what they have on their site and what they're being found for. And we can also go to yours. So let's go back to this tool and we'll look at yours. And these are the three that you're being found for. So these JC fencing and contracting, these are branded. So this is just people that are strictly searching for you already, but people that are searching for fencing. So you've got one on there, and that's for Durham. So we want to go into the competitions and see which ones they have, and we'd want to put all these on your website as well. And then we all, and not just one time, but however many times they have these on. So if they have one of these keyword phrases on 3 times, you'd want it on there 4 times. And then the next one, they have it on there 4 times, you'd want it on 5 times. So like I was telling you, the content also includes these pictures, and not how we see them, but Google, when they search, they see what they're saved as. So you can actually save these as keywords as well. So however many times they have these keywords on there, you want them on more, and that will actually put you ahead of the competition on that content department. So next, I'd like to go over citations. And to put citations into context, I'm bringing up the search results page. So Fence Company Raleigh, NC, when I search that, ads come up first. Underneath that is the map pack. And there's usually three. There's a fourth one because that's an ad, but that's not organic. So I'm going to talk about these three. Citations are the main driver here. There are several things that factor in getting you ranked here, but citations are the main driver. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory such as Yelp, Angie, White Pages. There are a ton of them. But the more of those you have, the more trust you actually build with Google. We can actually see how many, we can find out what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So for example, if Index Fence Incorporated has 300 citations, we'd want to get you 350 at least, or 400 citations. So you would beat them out in that, and then you would eventually get, a top or within this map pack as well. So underneath the map pack, this is where backlinks come into play. This is Google's organic results right here. And a backlink is essentially another website on the internet that has a link on their site that when it's clicked, it leads back to your website. Google uses this to gauge how to rank you on their results page. And it's all dependent on the site that's linking to you. The more relevant this site is to your industry and the more authority and trust it has with Google, the more traffic and highly ranked it is, the higher Google is going to push you up. So the more of those types of backlinks you have, the more Google is going to push you up in those rankings. But the opposite is also true. The the if you have too many links from what we call these, they're like spam sites. They're sites with low to no relevance to your industry, and they have no authority or trust with Google. The more of those you have, Google will actually push you down in the rankings. So this is where this tool comes in handy again. This backlink profile right here, this is yours. So you're currently being found with 13 active links pointing back to your site from other sites. The one of your number one competitors is being found for 439. Now remember what I said, quality is better than quantity here. So we can actually go into their backlink profile and see what backlinks are working for them and what is working against them. So it's clearly defined here. These ones that say spam, we'd stay away from those, but we'd get you all the ones that are pushing power to them. We'd reach out to those websites, acquire backlinks from them, not just with the top site, but with like the top 3 to 5 sites. And over time, we'd acquire all those backlinks, and that will put you right up into the running for that number one spot. But what will push you over the top is after that, you go out and month after month, you acquire more high quality, relevant backlinks, and that will push you on the top, push you over the top, and put you in that number one spot. So once again, we went over content. You want at least between 1,000 and 1,500 words of keyword-rich, authoritative content on your homepage. Citations, you want more than the competition that's in that top 3. So if they have 300, you want at least 50 to 100 more. And then backlinks, you need more relevant sites pointing to your site to show Google that you are the authority. So if you were to implement these strategies today, start today, you can be number one across Google. So you can go ahead with these strategies on your own and implement them yourself, or you can take a more effective route and save yourself some time and give me a call, and we can actually set up a discovery call. My name is Stephen Hogue. I'm the owner of Virtuous SEO right outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can give me a call at 910-551-2006 or reply to this email. But either way, I would love your feedback on this and what I can improve on and what you liked. But either way, I appreciate your time. Have a good day. Bye bye.